Okay, so let's go ahead and get into this review. It's called The Gift of
Escortion.
Extortion.
Some made up word.
Leave it to Mel to make it up.
Just a little bit extra.
And Tish in that picnic dress. I can't help it. Okay, let's keep on going. Let's go.
Leave
Let's go.
Tish alone, man.
Bye.
Leave her alone.
Hi, welcome back to our channel. My name is Kourtney and this is my husband.
E-Dub. The E-Dub. The E-Nation.
All right, let's keep going because you wasted time trying to get your outfit together. So come on, let's go. It's been a task. So let's go ahead and get into it. For those that are new to this channel, let me tell you what this channel is all about. This channel is about Kourtney and
me.
Yeah,
Eddie.
Yeah,
E-Dub.
Okay. Yeah, that's what this channel is about. Just about us. We talk about relationships. We do reviews. We do what? What else we do?
Current events.
Celebrity news. We just do a lot of different stuff, but we try to stay focused on the topics that have to deal with marriage and relationships. So that's pretty much what we do. All right, but right now we're doing, as you guys already know, we're in Alabama and we're going to do Love and Marriage in Huntsville, Alabama.
In the bill.
Yeah, so let's go ahead and get into it. For those that have always, comment down below and give us, support, we definitely appreciate you guys. And for those that have not subscribed yet, what are you waiting for? Go ahead and hit that subscribe button and make sure you hit that notification bell. Make sure that you like if you like it and comment if you want to comment. And if you're watching this via Facebook, please make sure that you like and follow. Not sure why you have to do both. And like and comment. All right. Okay, let's go ahead and get into it. Now, it first started off with Tish in the picnic dress getting kicked out. Now, granted, that was funny, I had to say. Now, Mel was wrong, but it was funny. It is what it is, because it was cute dress, but not for that type of, attire. But to be honest, I didn't see a lot of people dressed up like that anyway. She was the only one dressed up like
Mel
that.
was the only one dressed like she's
Kim
on.
wasn't even dressed like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. What did you say?
I was trying to thought now. You cut me off.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
Okay, so, but yeah, so it starts off where Tisha, of course, came in supposedly uninvited. She wasn't invited. And as you talked about last time, she had that music and stuff that was...
No, they didn't play the music this time.
Yeah, but last time
they played the music.
So she came in and, of course, as we know, security, yeah, escorted her out. And she was very shocked, and she told Kimmy, like, of course, as her sister-in-law, hey, I'm getting escorted out. She was like, what? Wait, what? What? Are you serious? Like, yeah, Mel has just kicked me out.
Man, Mel, I think...
I'm sorry.
Why telling you serious?
I don't know where that came from. But yeah, Mel, she did a little too much there, in my opinion, man. The girl, Tish, she came in there trying to mend fences with Mel, trying to support her. Yeah, support her. Sisters supposed to support sisters now. Black women supposed to be there for each other.
The empowerment.
So as soon as she's swooping down trying, to support your girl, she throws her right back out. So that's just kind of, to me, hypocritical. But besides the point, Tish came down trying to support a girl, and Mel just took it a little too far. She had to drag her out like that and kick her out in front of all them people like that.
She was embarrassed.
Embarrassed. What you said? She asked Kimmy to walk her out because she didn't want to walk down the
walk of shame.
The walk of shame. Yeah. And and then she gets in the car crying. Yeah, man, that's embarrassing. Mel went a little too far for that.
Yeah.
Just from my opinion, she went a little too far.
And just to go back, like when Kimmy said, she wanted Kimmy to walk her out, but Kimmy said, "Hey, wait a minute, we need to go and talk to Mel about this."
No, Kimmy was shocked too.
Yeah.
Like what?
She was like, "Come on, y'all be friends.
Really.
Let's. I know this not.
Yeah, this ain't real."
And
man.
this security guard really ain't security, whatever. But anyway, so
he was security for for the event.
Yeah, he wasn't
building.
expecting all this. Like, he was expecting to have a smooth night.
Yeah, he said, man, I give me a little TV time and call it a night. But no, he got too much TV time that time.
Here come us throwing some drama.
Yeah.
But anyway, so she, Kim was like, come on, Mel. She was like, no, wait a minute. First of all, what y'all doing in here? What you doing in here? No, I asked her to leave. And she was like, come on, y'all. Basically, can y'all talk about this or whatever? So they got to talking about it. And then some words. And then Martell jumped into it.
Yeah, Martell been making some punk moves lately, man.
Yeah.
That right there, he should have left that between the women and let them handle it, I understand he got to have his wife back. I got that. I understand that. But in that situation, me personally, I let the woman handle her situation with the other women.
Yeah.
But,
and they had some words and she was like, well, now is not the time to talk about it. Agreed. Yeah. Now is not the time to talk about it.
It's not the time to throw her out either.
Right.
Man.
I think, in my opinion, that Mel could have handled it a more grown up, mature way. And if she was there, she could basically ignored her the whole night, to be honest. And she could have said, Kim, can you just ask your sister to leave? She didn't have to make a big scene about it. If she really and truly like, look, I really don't want her here. Can you talk to her? Because if not, I'm gonna put her out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
In a way, there's a way to handle it.
A more professional way.
Because I do understand it's her event and she don't want to look at somebody that may dampen her mood. I get that, I promise you. But it's a better way to handle it because the girl was embarrassed. She says professional people in there. So maybe they think that she done something wrong.
The way I look at it, if Mel is a professional person like she says she is, Tisha is not gonna dampen her mood. You know how you got you got to maneuver around that stuff, man.
Right. Because you can have people there that it's an open event. And
you can have your competition there. You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
You can't let that happen. But she that was embarrassing. That was cringe.
And I felt sorry for her. I really do, because really and truly she wanted to cry. Like, I'm sure she was trying to save face for the camera, but she really and truly just wanted to cry.
That was embarrassing, man.
It was, and I don't think she deserved that. No matter what they've been through, I really don't think that she deserved that.
And just imagine, you go into a building with a lot of professional people, and you just get dragged out of there. I went into a building in the hood for some chicken, and I got kicked out. That was embarrassing. So just imagine.
She's like, yeah, baby, die. And then Corona and too many people.
Too many people that you got to get out. So yeah, it's embarrassing, man.
Yeah, you was. I felt a little embarrassed for
you.
Like,
woo. I gotta get my chicken. I went right back over.
But anyway, so when she left out, Kim had talked to her for a minute, and I don't think Kim went back in, but she went ahead and she called her husband, Marsau. And she FaceTimed and she was like, why can't I see your face?
That joke was all in the dark. Well, he was in the shallows,
gosh.
man.
He was like, I'm driving, I can hear you though. But it's like, come on, she FaceTimed. She wanted to see you.
a friendly face.
Even if it was like, you can't see me, it's dark. No, dude, what was you doing and where was you at? Come on now.
Yeah, that was when he did that, they were like, I don't know about all that pimping. I don't know about that, man.
And he told her the stuff. What did he tell her?
He told her, well, what do they bring into your life?
Right.
What benefit do they bring into your life?
Yeah.
If they're not gonna bring in the benefits to your life, let's come loose, man.
And he pretty much he mad at her.
I'm sorry, but the only thing they bring into Tisha's life is drama and misery. Mm-hmm. So you don't need that in your life, man. Go ahead, baby.
And see, I think what it is with him, he just wants you to just cut ties. Now, let me go. To be honest, I think that Marsau don't want Martell to bring out any more dirt about his past and the stuff they used to do together. So please stop poking the bear. Tish, stop poking the bear. That's basically what he's saying. So he not gonna have no hands with it, nothing in it. I don't think he promoted the.
He didn't promote the show or nothing.
That
joke, he just get on.
Like a cameraman.
He just get on FaceTime sometime, or Facebook Live, and just like do some inspirational stuff.
Instagram.
And he like log on.
Yeah.
No promotions or nothing.
Yeah, like he just promote his own business. Like they ain't getting him a check for this show. But anywho,
I'm gonna show y'all, man.
Yeah,
y'all
I have a problem with him. I really do.
Y'all gonna put me on FaceTime. I'm gonna show y'all. I'm gonna be in the dark. That joke was like, all you saw was nothing. This boy.
Just black.
And she was still looking at the camera. What you looking at?
Let me just call you because this right here is a little bit. So And then too, that's another thing. Not only do you get embarrassed from kicked out, then you get embarrassed from your husband not supporting you, not even having enough respect for you to put you on FaceTime, at least try to
comfort you.
Right.
Comfort you.
And to comfort you instead of sitting up there trying to scold you.
He scolded us. Why you go there? Why you put yourself in that position? You know, so yeah, he could have did a little bit more. He could have did better than that. He could have comforted his wife. That joke didn't even come on camera. Ooh, that's cold-blooded, brother.
All right, so let's move on because I'm getting heated. Kim and Maurice, when they was in the bed and trying to get Monster, and that was the thing about why they call him Monster, but how to get Monster together.
Bruh, why you go to bed with a whole outfit?
Why you go to bed with a whole outfit on?
Hey man, in case something happens,
I can
run out the house. I ain't gotta put no clothes on.
But of course, we know that they had to let the camera crew in there. They had to put on some clothes, act like they just woke up out of bed.
And they look, ooh, come on, man. I seem like I was up like 5 hours.
So anyway, she was basically, he wants her to come a full time.
How she said?
Entrepreneur.
And it's
entrepreneur.
She didn't say that.
She don't say entrepreneur.
She put that East Coast accent
she
on
said
it.
that entrepreneur, something like that. But anyway, I think it's cute the way she said. So she enjoys being a nurse. She's been
a nurse for 22 years now.
And basically she said if something happens, she knows she about taking heat. She knows
she don't want to take that chance,
right? Because she like having that
check every 2 weeks. Yeah,
that's dependable. Yeah. That's guaranteed. When you're an entrepreneur, your money may fluctuate.
Yeah, especially with the crisis we're going through right now.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, at least with Kim, being a nurse in this crisis.
Right.
Yeah, man, she might make big money right now, man.
And you know what? I don't know when they start filming all this, but how
I think it was like last part of last year, because you can tell it's still kind of cold.
Yeah, so it's like, wow, she having to do all this. Wow.
Yeah, I know she making money. I know she working.
Kimmy, we appreciate you, girl.
Yeah,
we really appreciate what you do.
It's a good thing you didn't quit and be the entrepreneur.
This is an entrepreneur. So anyway, so they talk about the event. And that Tisha got kicked out and stuff like that.
That energy is.
And he and Maurice couldn't believe that she got kicked out. He just couldn't believe it.
Yeah, he said himself, man, that was too far.
Yeah, but Mel is known for being extra. That's basically what they said. So let's move on to Tish and Marsau. Okay. Basically, what they're doing is they're starting their own, like you said, strip mall. Yeah. And the Black Cigar is what it's called.
Yeah. Yeah, like you said, it seems like he's more focused on that, which I understand, than the show, because after the show is said and done, he's going to have to fall back on that.
Yep. And basically what Tish is doing, she's talking to her husband about an event that she's going to be speaking at. And she's excited about it and stuff like that. But, his main concern was what?
I don't know.
Them kids.
Yeah, the kids. Marsau was cold. That's all I say. He was cold, man. That brother was cold.
And he like, okay, well, what about dinner? I'm gonna do dinner again tonight, and I did it last night. So I guess he's saying this gonna be the routine. You know what I'm saying?
When she said, well, last night was a crazy night.
Oh yeah.
He said,
so she segued into that. Yeah. So she segued into that, and she basically, I guess, I'm quite sure, they went to bed together, right? So I'm quite sure they had that conversation, but for the camera's sake, they probably had to bring it back up. So basically, she was just telling him about, what happened, her get kicked out.
But he was being petty, though. Yeah, last night was a crazy one. Everybody want to eat their own different meals, some of the kids. Yeah, he was being petty and throwing a little shade at her because of what happened last night.
Right.
He was saying it was crazy because you got to deal with all the kids. So it's like my soul. Like,
come on, dude. The kids are older. They're not like they 2 and 3 years old.
Marsau has that old school mentality. I'm telling you, he thinks the woman should be at home raising kids. But then again, you know why we think you want that. What's your theory?
Because it's creepy.
It's creepy.
creepy. And he ain't got no more creeping time because he got to watch them children.
You got to watch them children. Plus his wife out in the streets doing things.
Yeah, them what?
Streets.
Yeah,
because when especially Huntsville, it's not that big.
Oh, like everybody.
Yeah, so she getting out there in the streets now. She might, oh yeah, I know your husband Marsau. Then
that's true.
So but she's got them kids at home watching them kids, so she's at the house. She's on lockdown, so he can get to the streets and do what he wants to do.
Yep. But so anyway. She was telling, about her night or whatever. And so anyway, basically he was saying, just let it go. Yeah. Just like an ex-boyfriend. Do you still be in contact with him? No. Cut him off.
Now he does have a point there. He has a point.
Cut him off. And so Tish was getting mad. You know what I'm saying? Because really and truly he wasn't supporting her. He really and truly didn't want to hear her. So he was like, bye Tish. Goodbye.
Bye.
Goodbye. Have a good day. Have a good day. He was like, have a good day. And so she was like, what? What? I mean, what do you mean? Like, basically, why you cut me off? Why you doing all that stuff? And he said, listen, let me tell you something. I want you to keep that same energy when it comes to your marriage. Right. When it comes to keep that same energy. She's like, what you talking about? Because I do have that same energy. I'm the one that normally is the first person to apologize when we have an argument. He said, and normally what?
She's always wrong.
The person that normally always comes and apologizes first is the one that's always wrong.
Which is not true.
It's so not true. A lot of times the person that apologizes first is the one that probably didn't do nothing wrong and they just trying to keep the peace.
Keep the peace and want to stuff in the past. Right. Be done with. Let's move on to the next one.
Yeah. And so anyway, she was like, bye. And she called him a jerk on the way out the door.
Did she bump him or something?
Yeah, she pushed him.
Ooh, that hood mentality. You was a kid when you was a child.
She was from Belmont.
When you was a child in high school or middle school, y'all want to fight each other, y'all bump each other's shoulder.
Yeah. And he just, you know what? He stayed at the door. He did something, but it.
I like he was trying to lock me to the door.
Oh, it's just like I don't know.
What?
I'm not in a good place when it comes to their marriage. I really and truly, I feel like Marsau.
They on two different levels.
Yeah, can be a jerk. That. So let's move on because we ain't gonna stay on there. Mel and Martell when they went to the OBGYN, and this was Martell's petty moments, as you can say. So yeah, they got to talking about them first of all wanting to have a fifth child, and she like, listen, we ain't been having no more children until you learn how to act right. So
I wonder how that's going right now.
Yeah. And then and so the event, they begin to talk about the event and how, Tisha got escorted out.
Martell, you're right. That was a pity moment.
But let me tell you something. I was going to say this. Mel was really and truly gloating that she put that girl out.
Oh, yeah. Because she struck her own ego, man.
She went to Destiny and was like, I had to put her out. What? I know I saw her here. Yeah, girl.
Hey, when she did that, I lost a lot of respect for her.
That right there was just like, okay, you did it.
It's like you rubbing her face in it, man.
Let's move on. Yeah. Girl, I had to put her out. I had to escortation or whatever. Got to give her escortation.
I was disappointed in Mel. Yeah. Mel with her business sense, you'd think she would know better than that.
And her brand, to be honest.
Right. You always talking about building other sisters up, and you just basically drug this sister through the mud in front of everybody, man. That's just me.
So going back to when they was in the doctor's office and everything, they was talking about having a fifth child, and anyway, that ain't gonna work. So Martell began to bring up the event, and Mel was like, you know what, I'm getting tired. I'm getting tired of Kimmy being the mediator.
Then Martell said, I want to go. They having Kimmy brought up this and brought up that.
Basically, she wasn't just bringing it up. She was just saying, he was saying they was in a good place.
Right.
And then she said, well, what about the other girls? So it wasn't like she was just bringing up something out the blue. He was so two-faced.
So two-faced. The word I really want to use, I can't use on this video.
Yeah, he was a girl.
Yeah.
He was a girl. He's a straight-up girl.
Yeah, that was a petty moment, man.
Yeah, that was a female move.
And that's beneath Martell. He should know that. That's beneath him.
Oh no, he seems very immature, like a kid. So he loves all this right here.
Oh, he does love. He loves mess. You're right.
And so he said, so they got to talking about that, and he said that well, you know, she was in the same situation as
it
was before, because, you know, she was known as Kimmy was known as the side chick, and Mel was like, what? You know, so of course they would have their little moment.
Martell, bro, man, come on, man. That's not cool.
And
man.
So she was like, well, I didn't know that she was a side chick, but I heard that, you know, they met, and, you know, they met while he was still married.
Yeah,
but, you know,
the way Martell was saying, they was dealing with each other before the divorce was filed, and they was still married. But
so anyway, Mel was like, they about to bring. No, she said Mel, the old Mel is back or something like that or whatever.
I actually like the new Mel. The new Mel was more professional.
Yeah, and a little in the beginning. Yeah. But anyway, so let's segue to
Sweatly.
Who comes strutting in?
Oh, high boots.
That lady.
The high boots on. All that leather on. Ooh, child.
Baby, me wonder. She can't correct this time. Now see. Last season, y'all probably drug a little bit, maybe some clothes she had on or whatever. But she
can't show y'all this season.
Baby, she done lost some weight.
Ooh, can't tell nothing.
She had on them tight pants like her daughter, and she had them thigh-high boots on.
It's so many thoughts that went through my head when I saw
when she was walking, baby, I think it's like she was walking like that, like her feet was just like she can handle the boots. Hey, she finna walk. She finna do this runway walk.
Ooh, what's all that black rolling through? Rolling through the door.
But anyway, so Miss Wanda is on her daughter's podcast. So she's on Tish podcast. So basically they, catching up, but then they started talking about relationship and marriage and stuff like that. And she was just talking about cheating when she said all men
which I do not agree with that.
Cheat.
Miss Wanda must had a rough past, man, with dealing with men, because dealing with men, how she would put it. But no, not all men like that. Yeah. We are not all dogs and whorish and nothing like that. You got some good men out there.
Yeah.
Then she said all men are dogs, and when she said about Kimmy, she didn't trust Kimmy. She thought Kimmy was like two-faced.
Yeah. So basically, they started talking about relationship and stuff like that, and Tisha was like, if Marsau cheat, he must not really love her or want to be with his family, because he putting his family at risk by cheating. So, but anyway, so she was talking about her past, but so they segue from that, and she tell her about the event on last night. Mm-hmm. I guess it was last night. Yeah. About when she went to Mel's event and
she got kicked out.
She got kicked out by security. She said, "What? No, she didn't." So yeah, Miss Wanda was mad about that.
Yeah, Miss Wanda, the Belma came out of it.
Oh yeah, she said, slap that B.
Ooh, that Belma, baby.
She said, "Mama, I cannot do that. I'm professional and stuff like that. Well, you should have me to come there. I would have slapped her."
That's Belma. Yeah.
Belma up in the house, y'all don't, and probably got a razor blade on the side of her cheek.
Y'all probably asking, what is Belma? Explain Belma, dude.
Bessemer. That's what it is. Bessemer, Alabama.
What they call it Belma.
But we call it Belma.
We don't pronounce S's in Alabama.
and everybody know they don't play in Belma. They do not play. So but anyway, so basically she was mad. She was mad that situation went down, and how they was down, she was hot by that, and she was like, and Kimmy, I don't know about Kimmy now. Kimmy, no, I think that Kimmy just being shady. I was like, Miss Wanda, Kimmy, that's one thing I can say, she ain't shady now.
I really, like I told you earlier, I think Miss Wanda's kind of jealous of Kimmy, because she feel like Kimmy is taking that spot away from her when it comes to Tisha being,
probably so.
Tisha looking up to Kimmy like that,
and then the fact that she started telling the stuff about how she feel about Kimmy, and Tisha like, well, no, Mama, she ain't like that. Right. Then she started,
yeah, like
I said, she's very easily to be influenced.
Yeah, especially about her mama.
Yeah,
especially about her mama.
Yeah, so. Anyway, but we want to get it together. Kim ain't being shady, and no.
All right, we give you credit. You got the boots on. You got
she thinks she was a superwoman with some of them boots on, baby. She came, baby, to kill, steal, and destroy like the devil.
Ooh.
All right, so Anyway, so we get on over to Destiny and Mel's situation.
I can't be honest, I zoned out on that part.
Yeah, I know you told me. You told me you zoned out on that one.
I was like killing Destiny.
Destiny came, you called her what? I ain't gonna.
No, I ain't mad. Don't come at us, but go ahead.
So, but anyway, so Destiny came over to Mel's house, and she pregnant too, though. Maybe that's why Facebook. But anyway,
I ain't say nothing about face. I was just trying to hold a laugh in.
Okay, so she really and truly was. She came over to Mel's house, and they basically was talking about, you know, their Destiny and LeBeric's new marriage, and of course she's pregnant. And so she was just saying that, you know, that they've been trying to, that she had 6 pregnancies.
That's a lot.
It is a lot of pregnancies.
Miscarriages.
Yeah, and you know, just things have been rough. You know, she moved into his house, so his bachelor pad with all of his stuff, and it's just hard for her to find like a place to make it feel like it's hers because she put all her stuff in storage. To me, I think that would have been an easy fix if she put all her stuff in storage, because she can easily bring some of her furniture, bring it there, you know what I'm saying? They can compromise on, hey, let's put this, that.
You said it first. You said it right the first time. They should just got another place.
Yeah, or moved into another
bigger place,
right,
yeah.
where they can have stuff together.
Yeah, you know, but.
So she said they basically learning to adjust, but
Can't say this real quick. I see her point about not having the house feeling like home to her because she don't have none of the stuff over there. And like you said, they should came to a compromise. Well, let's put your stuff here. I put my stuff in this room. You put this stuff in this room. You come out so you can at least have some of your stuff in the place. Or like you said, get another house. But hey, I should have figured that out before y'all got together.
You know, and two. She was also saying that, you know, they're learning to adjust to be married because they do counseling therapy once a week.
Yeah.
And it's like,
and how long have they been married?
I don't even think they've been married that long, because it seemed like they just got married and then she got pregnant on the show. I don't know, but it's like y'all should have thought maybe counseling and therapy should have been done before y'all got married.
Is he a deacon or something?
I don't know. I know you're a businessman, but I don't know about that.
Oh, right.
I don't know. The blogs be talking, the Facebook groups be talking, and they be dragging everybody in it. But yeah, so I really should don't know, because they talked about their marriage too. So.
They did.
Oh yeah, they talked about this.
I don't get on the Facebook groups and all that. You know, I have a direct line.
Okay, anyway, so we're gonna move right along. Should Mel, so Mel was talking about basically when she was going through her tumultuous issues in her marriage when she got pregnant, that she really thought about contemplating having an abortion because she didn't want to have all that stress upon that baby. And you know, thank God she didn't, because she had the baby. And
it's a pretty baby too.
Yeah, and you know, they right now in their marriage they're in a better place. But
on the show.
On the show.
That's what you mean.
Yeah. So okay, let's get to the last and final part, is where Tish is speaking at her event. Well, actually, she's getting ready to go to her event to speak. And let me just say this. Outside looking in, I do encourage people to, you know, speak at events and stuff like that. But sometimes everything ain't for everybody. I personally don't know and don't want to say this, but I hope that Tish is finding her own zone and not trying to do what Mel is doing. Mel is a good speaker, I would say so. She's been, you know, speaking at events. She's been doing all this stuff. But Tish just came out of speech therapy, and it seems like now she's speaking at events. And when she was reading it, it just didn't seem like it flowed. It seemed like she was reading it. and the next episode seemed like she's going to be super nervous and stuff like that. But maybe she's found her footing.
Well, me as a person with the speech therapy, and I might need to still go back to speech therapy, it's kind of hard to speak in public forums. It is. And because you got your nerves working, you're trying to make sure you're not messing up. You thinking about what people are saying about you in their mind. So you got a lot of thoughts going through your head.
Right.
A person like you and Mel, it just flows out of y'all mouths, because that's all y'all do is talk. So y'all used to the talking like that. People like me and Tish, that's what I can kind of feel. That's why she probably had to practice the way she did, and that's another reason why I think Marsau should support her, because he knows what she had to deal with the speech therapist and deal with all that and see how nervous she is. So he needed to be there to support her to get her over the hump.
Right.
And when your own spouse is not supporting you at an important time like that, yeah, it plays on your psyche. So
yeah.
You
know, and we're gonna go ahead and end this, but when Marsau was talking, and like I said, that's just my opinion. I don't discourage anybody from speaking. I just think, to me right now, she's not ready.
But she got to start somewhere.
She got to start somewhere, but maybe she needs to start somewhere on a smaller scale, you know. But anyway, it is what it is. So, because she could be superb at it now. But yeah, so Marsau had a problem with that. Basically, she's trying to stand up and defend her right for just having her own life, or being a business owner, going out to not just want to be a housewife, not just want to be a mother, not just want to be a wife, because they both went to college, right? And I do understand that the stuff that he's working on, that's theirs as a whole, but still she want to have some footprints in the thing, because who knows, not to say it's, but who knows when a man can pack up their stuff and leave a woman and she just want to be left with children and maybe alimony? No, she wants to have something for herself. Now, let me say this before you chime in. Marsau did put it out there that he put Tisha's long resume on Facebook and it got shared in different groups, but he put all the stuff that she does. I mean, he put, like, girl is bad, to be honest. She really and truly is. And the businesses that she started, the stuff that she's in, she's done this, she's done that. It has been, I mean, it's lengthy. And that's all well and good. But do you 100% support her? Did she have to fight for that stuff? You know, are you taking care of the kids? Are you complaining every time she do something? You know what I'm saying?
It has to be a compromise. And to me, Marsau is still kind of stuck in the past. Yeah. And when he married Tisha, I guess he expected to stay that way. You know, he works and she stays home with the kids. He wasn't in his head. He wasn't gonna be flexible with that. Right. But you know, when you got an educated woman like her, you got to be flexible. You know, because she's gonna have to have her own life too. Yeah. And that's what she said. You know, which is true. When you have kids, husband and wife, when the man comes home from work, he can go out there, hang up the boys, he can go with the kids, he can, you know, just kick it. The wife, she got to stay there with the kids, make sure the house still, you know, clean and this and that. So her day is still going, while the man, you know, like, hey, man, we got, like, okay, baby, you got the kids, all right.
Don't ask that. They just, I'll be back.
I'll be back in a couple of hours, and we'll be back in a couple of hours plus 4 or 5 more. You know what I'm saying? It's unfair. It's unfair, but you know, you got to have a compromise. Yeah.
So, y'all, that's all we got. I know it was lengthy, but I think this episode was good.
It was probably the best episode.
Yeah.
Of the season.
So episode 3, and it was actually pretty good. So it gave us a lot of good stuff to talk about.
It kind of slowed down when Destiny and Mel was talking.
You just
I kind of zoned out.
And too, you know, Miss Vanessa and Miss Wanda is going in it on the social media occasion. So yeah, they is fighting and defending their daughter. So they've been going back and forth.
You got 2 levels. You got the young kid beefing, then you got the old school.
That's true. That's true. So. But yeah, so all right, you guys, on that note, I hope that you guys got a chance to watch it. I hope you enjoyed our commentary. And again, like we always say, comment down below. We enjoy talking with you guys and seeing your viewpoints, because, you know, we don't always agree, but we can always agree to disagree. So don't forget to do what? Subscribe to this amazing channel if you hadn't already, and make sure that you like and you comment. And if you're watching this via Facebook, make sure that you like and follow and comment down below. All right, you guys, on that note, we're going to go ahead and get out of here. That's all I got. What about you?
That's it.
All right, you guys, we will see you guys on the next video. Don't forget to do what? Go with God and let God go with you. Deuces.